Monday morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your affirmation energy reading for today, August 19th, 2024. FYI, it's 4 months to the day until my birthday. Time to start planning. What in the world can we get, Mary Elizabeth? What in the world can we get, Mary Elizabeth? All right, so, shameless, Mary Elizabeth, shameless. This is your affirmation energy reading for today, Monday, August the 19th, 2024. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. If you would like to offer a donation, you could do so through PayPal or Cashapp. Those links are in the description below. If you'd like to purchase something off of my Amazon wish list, you can do so by following the link below. So again, this is your affirmation energy reading for today, Monday, August the 19th, 2024. Here we go. First, we got the Fool. I'm a fool for you and everything you do. All right, so the Knight of Cups and the Fool and the Five of Swords. Someone is trying to convince you that whatever this new opportunity is will not work. They are trying to convince you, and they are planting the seeds that whatever this opportunity is, it's not worth it, it's not sustainable, it won't work. And look how much of your power you had to take back just to create a sense of feeling worthy about this opportunity, this relationship, this partnership. This Knight of Cups is coming in with all sorts of appreciation for the opportunity that you have. And way over here on the other side is the exact opposite of the energy that the Knight of Cups is offering. I think you have a lot of jealous people around you, a lot of insecure people around you who probably don't want to see you succeed. So they're going to do everything that they can do to make sure that that you're not successful. So it's important to walk away from that relationship, whatever that is. Now, these can be friends, right? I just want to say that all of us, I feel, have had those friends who were fake friends, right? Who were there to ride the coattail, who were there to tell us how absolutely wonderful, happy they were for us until we got into a position of opportunity, and then it was a constant bombardment of it'll never happen, that won't work, it'll never happen, a constant on and on and on. And as difficult as it is to let go of those type of people, it is extremely important in this case to release any emotional attachment, because I feel like these are the type of people who don't have the stones to go out into the world and create their own opportunities or their own abundance. And when they see any of their friends becoming successful and pulling apart away from the group, if you will, or away from the clique, if you will, it becomes very, very difficult for them to deal with. So they start planting the seeds. It reminds me, I watched a series called You, and the girl had a group of friends, and all of her little groups of friends were influencers and rich, and she kind of tried to fit in. And when she got together with this guy, the friend that was in love with her, she didn't know she was in love with her, tried to sabotage the relationship. Constant. So it kind of feels like one of those. I'm not saying that this is a romantical relationship. This could be someone just coming in to just tell you how much they appreciate you. And this could be the jealous one because of all the attention that you're getting from this great opportunity that you have. So there comes a time when we have to walk away from that, and we really have to nourish ourselves, our path, what we're doing, what we want to do, what we desire to do, how we desire to do it. And we must really allow ourselves time to heal from from whatever this situation is, but Spirit is really giving you an opportunity to start something fresh and to start something new, and that will never happen if this person or these people have their way about it. So it is time for you to detach yourself emotionally to that, because you've given more than you've gotten in return. I could tell you that. It's time for you to release an emotional attachment you've had to that relationship, and just nurture yourself, take care of you, and find the strength and the courage to move forward. You don't need anybody's permission to do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't need anyone's permission or anyone's authorization to go out and to live your best life. You know, if they're jealous of you and if they're envious of you, then perhaps maybe it's time for them to get off of their ass and to go do what they need to do in order to create this type of wonderful, beautiful energy in their lives, right? Maybe it's time for them to stop being victims and to start really going out and acquiring the energy that it takes to create, to manifest, to rebuild, to have faith in oneself and source. You could be traveling here. They could be pretty pissy about that. Trying to plant seeds on why it's a bad idea for you not to go. Why it's a bad idea for you not to go overseas and check out that great job that's going to pay you a buttload. It's a bad idea for you to go off overseas or across a body of water to meet someone who really sees you as someone whom they appreciate and recognize, and sees you as an influence on their life, and positive and great and wonderful. How dare you, have faith and trust in yourself and Spirit and source and God, and how dare you? So now it's stepping into your courage and strength and navigating that energy however you want it to go. We can be a victim to it, which is what she's doing here. We can feel like it's impossible to win that fight, so why even bother? Or we can tell whomever this person or these people are to kick bricks and not allow them to have that type of energy over you or have that type of power over you. And the choice is always yours. If you choose to walk away from it, then you must choose if you choose to release yourself from it and walk away from it, then you also must choose to heal from it as well, and to start filling your cups back up with the energy and the love and the nurturing that you've given everybody else, right? So we have the Crow Tarot, and we have the King of Cups here with the Knight of Cups. So this is most definitely someone who has matured. This is most definitely someone who is very much looking toward the future, who is very much imaginative. We have a sailboat here in the Fool. We also have a sailboat here in the King of Cups. So perhaps this is you going to meet someone. Perhaps this is your family moving and your friends just can't deal with it. Perhaps this is you definitely traveling somewhere across a body of water to look at this opportunity or this proposal, following one's intuition here with that Knight and that King of Cups. With the Fool, we have the Hermit. So this is you really kind of setting in and asking. This is you following your dream. This is you following your desire. I mean, we have the Star. This is you. This is something that you've always wanted coming to fruition. And there's someone trying to stop you. Out of what? Jealousy, meanness. It's you're moving and they're not, and that's the problem. You're doing something that they always wish they could, and that's the problem, right? They don't have the courage or the strength within them to rise above their own ego or their own drama. We have the Knight of Swords. Look, we're wanting to get out of this shit. Toot sweet, quick. Let's do it. Let's roll. Let's move. Be very careful with going that fast. That can cause more drama than you need or you want in your life at the moment. The Queen of Cups and the Three of Wands, you are totally amazingly manifesting this dream as you move forward. Don't forget to nurture yourself. With the Three of Wands in this particular deck, the Crow Tarot, it's almost as if the crow has forgotten that he could fly. And so he's looking at these obstacles, the way the water is so rough, and the way in these poles. Oh, how do I cross this body of water? How do I cross this? And it's almost as if he's imagining or fantasizing about having wings, but you do. You know, you have to remember you have wings. You can spread them. You can fly. You can go and do whatever you want to do. There is no obstacle there. Or perhaps maybe the crow is just taking its time. Just taking its time. Getting back to self, getting back to source with everything that has gone on here. And as quickly as you just want to get out of that situation, there needs to be a little respite here. There needs to be just a tiny bit of a break before we decide to go forward. And with the Strength card, you have the High Priestess, which is the divine spirit of the tarot. She is very much connected with spirit, with source, with God, with her ancestors. She's very much balanced. She's very much has the ability to look beyond the veil and see what is happening. We have intuition here, intuition here, intuition here. So this is reading the room, following your intuition, not allowing anyone to keep you back from the journey that you're about to go on, nourishing yourself and giving yourself some patience. This Knight of Swords energy, we don't want to go too fast. We don't want to walk away. Yes, we want to walk away and we want to detach ourselves emotionally from it, but we also want to take time to nourish ourselves, right? Have a little bit of patience, like that Three of Wands is doing. Have a little bit of patience to reach that desired outcome and not just go running off blindly into the night thinking that this is all going to wind up, end up in some sort of great success story. Not if you go blindly into the night, it won't. There's a difference between having faith, and there's a difference between having faith and running blindly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we could walk away and have faith that Spirit has our best interest at heart and our best outcome at heart. We can close our eyes and run and possibly hit every single obstacle along the way. So we want to be in the moment. We want to be front and center. We want to nourish and show that compassion and that empathy, and use a little bit of imagination, a little bit of intuition as we move forward. And with this High Priestess energy, like the Magician, you have all of the tools, and that kind of makes me feel like the Magician is the divine masculine, the High Priestess is the divine spiritual feminine. And I know some people will say yay and some people will say nay, but to me it doesn't matter. Both of them really resonate with seeing beyond what is and allowing yourself to tap into all of the energy that is before you, allowing yourself balance and stability, allowing yourself to use your intuition to make the decisions that you need to make in your life without the negative energy from others. The spiritual meaning of the pomegranate is fertility, death, and resurrection. There's also a bit of sensuality mixed in with the pomegranate as well. So I feel that all of this together, this as a whole, is a rebirth for you, a time of letting some things move past, letting some things pass, letting some things die, letting some things fade away, and then you coming back to center and being that High Priestess energy that you are, if that makes sense. So we are working with the Spellcasting Oracle. There is a time of peace here in that energy of the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. With the Hermit and the Fool, there is clarity. So you find the clarity that you need by taking a step back and following your path. The willpower to step away, to walk away. The answers that you seek in that Eight of Cups. The freedom that you seek in that Queen of Cups and Three of Wands energy. And for our High Priestess, we have protection. Protecting self, protecting this time of transformation, protecting this time of resurrection, protecting this time of strength and courage and depth. So with this King of Cups and Knight of Cups energy, there is peace here. And I feel that from that King of Cups energy, because he's really about looking toward the future and recognizing and knowing that the right course of action can lead you into a time of peace and clarity and sustainability as you move away from this relationship or partnership or this toxic friendship. The clarity comes in with the Fool and the Hermit, because before taking that leap, you kind of go within and you ask yourself, is this worth it? Am I doing the right thing? And the Hermit is always looking towards the success, looking towards the dream coming true, looking towards the opportunities and the possibilities through meditation, right? So you sit with yourself for a while, ask yourself, find the clarity that you need to make the decision, is pretty much, and have the willpower to walk away from that nonsense and recognize that the answers to if you should or if you shouldn't are right here within yourself with that Eight of Cups and that Knight of Swords energy. And having the freedom to just spread your wings and fly, having the freedom to have the patience, having the freedom to have fun, having the freedom to imagine without all of that toxic energy from that Five of Swords around you is the most it's like there's this moment of like exhale, right? I no longer have these leeches on my back. I no longer have the responsibility of pleasing everybody else on my back. And the High Priestess and the Strength is all about protecting your connection to Spirit and Source, protecting your part of what you're doing for the world, protecting what it is that you're able to see and feel, protecting self, setting up boundaries so there are no more people like that or energy like that comes in. And now we are using the bone and something. So we have harmony, acceptance, and patience with that Hermit. I love that. High self, fertility, and creativity with the Conjurer and that High Priestess. Yes. One more. Thank you. And we have time. We talked about patience. We talked about having the answers within yourself. Patience came with the Hermit. Answers came with the Answers card. And we talk about planning, making decision, and taking risks. All right. So we have, where are we going to put that? Now it's uneven. So that means I have to draw another card. We have time. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. So we're talking about taking risks here. We're talking about planning and making the decision that we need to make. And I know with that Fool and that Hermit, you could be asking yourself, is this risk a risk I'm willing to take? But I think you find clarity in making that decision over time. And then we have the Sorcerer, ambition, creation, willpower. So I think that whatever you're doing here, whatever's going on here, you're really tapping into your divine energy to make the decisions that you need to make for yourself. And there's a lot of clarity that comes through. And I think this clarity is something that that has been trying to come through over time. But sometimes we are blinded by our devotion to people, blinded by our devotion to people. So it's very hard for us to see their motives. It's very hard for us to compute why they say what they say or they do what they do until we have this wonderful opportunity that shines a light. And then that light becomes so bright that we are able to truly see their motives, to truly see how they never had our best interest at heart. How every single time that we've had an opportunity to move or to do something that was fulfilling, they were always there to plant those negative seeds and to kind of hold us back or rein us back in. And now that we have that clarity, we also have those answers. So we now have the freedom to go, to just do. And we must protect ourselves, our energy, and who we are. One of my favorite cards of the Everyday Witch Oracle is the affirmation for positive changes. And I think that's what you're making here. You're making a wonderful, beautiful, powerful change, and you have to have the willpower to do so. I love this card because she's deciding she no longer wants to be a wallflower. She no longer wants to wear the dress or wear the jewelry. Right now, she is in the element of, I want to be a privateer. I want to travel the world. I want to meet the mermaids and visit the seven kingdoms. I want to go across the sea. I want to do all of these wonderful things that bring experience to my life. And you get the opportunity to do that. We have a lot of what I feel traveling over water: the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Fool, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Wands. All of that gives me, even the affirmation for positive change, all of that gives me traveling over water. And you have the freedom. You have the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want to. You don't have to answer to anybody, to nobody. You want to quit your job today, drain your bank account, pack a bag and go. That's you. That's you. But you have to remember the decisions that you make. You also have to take accountability for the consequences that come from that. So if you want to drain your bank account, quit your job, pack a bag, put all your shit in storage and travel the world, by all means do it. Do it. But you have to ask yourself what's next, right? Or just live in the moment and throw your hands in the air and say, I surrender. I give in. Let's do this. Let's not worry about everything and anything. Let's not worry about what they think. Let's not worry about what they'll say. Let's not worry about, I have the freedom right now at this point, moment in time to change my life. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So let's do it. Let's do it. So yeah, this is your reading for today, Monday, August the 19th. 2024. Know that you are divinely guided. Okay, all right, wait, hold on. I'm being guided to do this. I don't know why I'm being guided to do this, but I am. The Four of Fire from the Angel Tarot. Contentment, peace, abundance, happy life, successful completing project. So there you go. This is your go ahead. This is your put all of your creative energy into it and just do it. Move forward. Go. Have a great time. Celebrate. And the wands are all about movement. So know that you are divinely guided and loved.